2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travellers Championship is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Yeah, we've got an exciting match coming your way, so stick around and let's see who wins it. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Well, I hope you pack the bucket and spade because you're heading to the sand. Getting ready to play their third. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And if this can go down, he'll save par. It's on a great line. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
He finds himself in a share of fourth. The second, a short par four playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a pot bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Wonderful shot. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
We'll now move over to John Rahm.
He's sitting there in the rankings at fourth.
This is buckets. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Ooh, right by the hole. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. He finds himself in a share of the lead. The fourth hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
From around 180 yards out. He's currently tied for the lead. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Let's go to John Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, time to return to the action. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
That was a gallant attempt. Just 3 feet to the cup. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
And well holed. Let's move on. And that will take him to 2 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. We'll now move over to John Rahm.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Oh, this might trigger a temper tantrum. This is not sitting nicely.
Luke, you're awesome. I want you to know that.
Thank you very much. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
Get in. Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The par 4 seventh, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. Two just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. This second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
And back to the play, shall we? And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got, oh, I'd say roughly 120 here.
Going with the 8-iron here. Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Was on a good line. And this one is for his par. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Now leading by 1 shot. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands, a good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
Opting for the 5-iron. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. What's in front of them, Henny?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole.
And now that finds him in first place. The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich, but recently players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
Tell you what, they've got their rhythm going there. That's another green in reg.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. 8 feet to the cup. Ooh. A par putt on the table. Well, this is where the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
John Rahm getting ready for his next shot. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here at the 10th.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
This is what they have left for par.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
This one could take a little bounce to the left. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Just a short putt remaining here. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they are really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Leading by a shot after that hole. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. Playing their 4th shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Oh, it's in the hole. And for birdie.
That looked good the entire way, Luke. That shot was dialed in. Oh, hello. Worth another look, shall we?
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Let's go to John Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That's disappointing. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
We'll now move over to John Rahm.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Setting up in some very deep rough. Well, this could alter the line of the shot. Second shot here on the 14th hole. That one should find the surface. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Currently 4 under for the event. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is downhill, can't be too bold.
That won't get a good lie, I'm sure. That's nicely done. Time now for the 4th shot. That was a bit wayward. Time for the 5th shot. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Oh, so close. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt. Just didn't drop. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
All right, Rich, a great par 3 this one, 16, all over the pond.
This is difficult because the green, even though it looks large, it really isn't. This is actually a very small green. Difficult to get a tee shot close to any pin position out there. Center of the green is just dandy.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Jon Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
This is a par putt. He sits in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
17, Rich, an elevated tee shot. It's a fun one, but it's less than driver.
Players obviously want to avoid the water on the right. However, you don't want to bail too far left and find that fairway bunker because your next shot is all over water. Players must stand on this tee committed to the shot at hand. You find the fairway, the second shot is intimidating because it's all over water. The green pitches from back to front towards the water, so be mindful of your spin.
Good shot there, Beamer. We'll now move over to John Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Second shot here on the 17th hole. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And the final hole at TPC River Highlands. If you've got a low score on the board, you really want to capitalise with a great tee shot here.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another.
That was a mighty effort this week, walking away with the Travelers Championship here in the great state of Connecticut.
And they'll be traveling down the road with a lot of cash in the bank, won't they, Luke? What a win.
Rich, you know what it takes to win out here on this tour. How